So we've been learning from Job how to pray. In week one, we talked about being honest, even brutally honest with God. And in week two, we reflected on asking God for what we want or what we need. And today I want to talk about continuing to ask repeatedly, to be persistent in our prayer life, as Job is. He is persistent. He wants an answer. And he refuses to give up on asking for that. And on the one hand, that makes me uncomfortable. I mean, I am not somebody who likes to bother anybody, let alone God. And yet that's what Job does. And in fact, that's what Jesus teaches as well. He tells that parable of the woman who continues to plead for justice to the judge and does it for so long and so hard and so persistently that the judge gets frustrated and just wants her off his back. And so he gives her what she asks for. And Jesus says, if only you would have that kind of faith, if only you would be that persistent. And maybe one of the challenges for us is there's nothing in your life at this point that you're aware of that you long for, or want that badly, or need that badly. And maybe that's part of the challenge, is to get clear about what it is that you most long for, what it is that you most need. And maybe that's the work. Or maybe you are aware of that already, and you just need to make space in your relationship with God to ask for that, and to be persistent about that longing. Let's face it, God is on the inside of our deepest longings, for we are created by God. And so if there is this longing in our heart and soul, then we can trust that longing, that it's God-given. And we can also trust the invitation to be clear about that and intentional with God about asking for that. So I invite you in the coming hours and days to bring that to prayer, and to ask for that clarity, or to be able to have the faith and the courage and the humility to continue to name that in the presence of God. So may God continue to bless your prayer life. Be well.